What's up everyone, welcome back to the Virtue Bowling Supply YouTube channel and another comparisons ball review featuring the all-new Storm Lightning Blackout. Is this the new benchmark ball that they claim to be or something else? Let's find out. Today we have a medium rev rate tester and a high rev rate tester. They're going to be comparing to multiple bowling balls and giving us their input. Up first we have newcomer Skylar Adams. He's going to be comparing to the Electrify Go and the Tour Dynamics. Let's see what he thinks.
Hey Virtue fans, Skylar Adams here. We're throwing the Lightning Blackout by Storm today, and first impressions of the ball, it's clean. It's smooth off the spot for a pro ball, which I really like. A lot of that I think comes down to the diff, but I'm gonna compare it now to the Tour Dynamics, and we're gonna see the Tour Dynamics should be a little bit earlier and smooth as well, so they should complement each other. So I just got done throwing the Tour Dynamics compared to the Lightning Blackout. I definitely saw it pick up sooner, and it was a lot less down lane than the Lightning Blackout, which is what I expected out of it. Being the Lightning Blackout is a pro ball, expect a little bit quicker transition off the friction, a little bit quicker change of motion. So now I'm going to ball into the Electrify Go, which should be a little quicker yet than the Lightning Blackout, but a little weaker cover, so it should be cleaner and quicker. So just got done throwing the Electrify Go. Compared to the Lightning Blackout, you can tell the very big gap between the strength of the covers on those balls. The Go, it still wanted to see it down lane. I think the only reason for that is the slightly bigger core. It was definitely cleaner, but you could just tell that it lacked that little bit of a mid-lane read that you wanted to see out of this. The Blackout saw it definitely a little bit sooner. It blended out that transition off the friction better than the Go did for this condition. Compared to the Tour Dynamics, I saw that even earlier, and then I kind of want to quit a little bit down lane on this condition. So for me, the Lightning Blackout would have been the ball to choose for this specific condition today. So my rating for the Lightning Blackout is going to be the nut. I mean, it's nuts. The ball is great. I line up really well with low differential bowling balls, and my Tour Dynamics I actually polished, and I throw that in league because I want something that's a little bit more responsive down lane, but it's something that's still smooth off of the spot. I actually threw 300 with my polished Tour Dynamics, and my whole idea with that was getting it to look more like what the Lightning Blackout does out of the box. So I have a feeling on house shots that's going to be a very good ball for me. I have a feeling earlier in a block on maybe a little bit medium to lighter oil, medium to lighter volume of oil, I'm going to probably be using that ball, maybe touch the surface just a little bit, but I can definitely see that. I can see the Tour Dynamics early, I can see getting into the Lightning Blackout as I transition, and then as the lanes start to get even more toasty, into the Electrify Go after that, but the Lightning Blackout, very good ball.
Up next, we have our medium rev rate player, Chadlch, also a newcomer to our ball review videos. He's going to be comparing to the Tour Dynamics and Exponent Pearl. Let's see what he thinks.
first impression of the Lightning Blackout, I apologize, is it is a very, very clean ball. I actually had to touch the surface with a light 1000 pad to kind of break some of that shine off it to get it to read very consistently for me. But overall, I kind of view this ball as a transitional burn type ball for myself when it comes to more tournament conditions, but as well as it can also be a very good league ball as well. So right now I'm going to compare the Lightning Blackout to the Exponent Pearl. I think the cover for the Lightning right now is just a little too weak for the conditions that are there, but I'm going to go to a little stronger ball in the Exponent Pearl, and we'll kind of see if we get the action that we're looking for. So going into the Exponent Pearl gave me a little bit more consistency as far as how it read on the lane, but it was still a little too jumpy. So right now I feel like going into more of a solid or a ball with more surface to help kind of blend the lane and make it slower transition for me would be the better option. So right now I'm going to go into the Tour Dynamics. Again, a lower diff ball, just kind of like the Blackout Lightning is, but it's more surface on it. So hopefully I'll get that slower transition, but still be able to control it and be able to get repeatable shots for more strikes. So by switching into the Tour Dynamics, you see that the solid or the hybrid aspect with a little bit more surface really blended out that lane for me, controlling the shape but allowing me to get to the pocket more frequently than it did with the Lightning Blackout. With this being said, the Lightning Blackout's not quite there for that ball yet, but this is why going to have that variety from solids as well as pearls will help you be more versatile on the lane. So the Blackout Lightning, in my opinion, is going to be a very good ball as a whole. When we talk about where it would fit in my bag, generally it's going to be for more the transitional to burn type phase, where I can create bigger motion or bigger shapes while still getting the ball down lane on sport tournament type shots. As far as on a house shot, I think this would be very good, especially in games like 2, 3, 4, depending on the amount of games you bowl in league. For me, I would rate this as a fireball, not quite the nuts. It's very similar to like an IQ Pearl, but at the same token, I think it lacks just a little bit of that cover in order to make it in that IQ level type ball. But I would definitely put it up in the fire range as far as where the ranking would be for it.
We hope you found this video useful. As always, if you like videos like this, make sure you hit subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.